Once upon a time, in a busy city full of noise and rush, there lived a 26-year-old woman named Elena. Elena was smart and hard-working. She had big dreams. She wanted to start her own business, learn new skills, and travel the world. But there was one big problem. Elena could not control her mind. Every morning, she would wake up with fresh energy and motivation. She would tell herself, "Today, I will focus. Today, I will work hard on my goals." But within an hour, her mind would wander. She would pick up her phone to check one message, and suddenly, 2 hours had passed. She would start one task, then jump to another, and then another. By the end of the day, she felt exhausted, but she had achieved nothing important. Her mind was like a wild horse, running in every direction without control. She felt frustrated, angry at herself, and lost. One evening, Elena was sitting in a cafe, feeling disappointed about another wasted day. An old woman was sitting at the next table. She was reading a book quietly, with a cup of tea beside her. The woman looked calm and peaceful. Elena felt curious. She gathered courage and asked softly, "Excuse me, may I ask you something? How do you stay so calm and focused? I feel like my mind controls me, not the other way around." The old woman smiled gently and said, "You want to discipline your mind. That's a powerful desire. But tell me, do you know what discipline really means?" Elena thought for a moment and said, "It means being strict with yourself, forcing yourself to work hard." The woman shook her head slowly. "No, my dear. Real discipline is not about being harsh. It's about training your mind with patience and love, just like training a young puppy." Elena looked confused. The woman continued, "Come with me tomorrow morning. I will show you something. Meet me at the park at 6 a.m. Elena agreed. She was desperate to find a solution. The next morning, Elena reached the park early. The old woman was already there, sitting on a bench. Beside her was a young, golden retriever puppy, full of energy. The woman smiled and said, "This is Max. He is only 3 months old. Watch carefully." She took Max to an open space and tried to make him sit. The puppy jumped, ran around, and completely ignored her command. Again and again, the woman said, "Sit, Max, sit." But Max kept running. Elena felt impatient. She said, "He's not listening at all. Maybe he's too young to learn." The woman smiled and said, "Exactly. Just like Max, your mind is also young and untrained. It doesn't know how to listen yet. But with patience, practice, and repetition, it will learn." For the next hour, the woman kept training Max. Sometimes she gave him treats when he did well. Sometimes she gently guided him. She never got angry. She never gave up. Slowly, step by step, Max began to understand. By the end of the hour, he could sit on command for a few seconds. The woman turned to Elena and said, "This is discipline. It's not about force. It's about consistency, patience, and small wins every single day." Elena felt something shift inside her. The woman then gave Elena a challenge. She said, "For the next 7 days, I want you to do one simple thing. Every morning, sit quietly for just 5 minutes. Don't check your phone. Don't think about your tasks. Just sit and breathe. Focus only on your breath. Every time your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Don't get angry. Don't judge yourself. Just bring it back." Elena felt surprised. "Only 5 minutes? That's all?" The woman nodded. "Yes, because discipline is not built in one big leap. It's built in small, repeated actions." Elena went home and tried it the next morning. She sat down, closed her eyes, and tried to focus on her breathing. Within 10 seconds, her mind jumped to her phone, then to her work, then to what she would eat for breakfast. She felt frustrated, but she remembered the puppy. She remembered Max running around at first, so she gently brought her mind back to her breath. Again and again, her mind wandered, and again, she brought it back. After 5 minutes, she opened her eyes. She hadn't achieved perfect focus, but she had practiced bringing her mind back over and over. That was the training. Days passed. Every morning, Elena sat for 5 minutes. Some days were easier, some days were harder, but she never skipped. Slowly, something amazing started to happen. Her mind became calmer. When she sat down to work, she could focus for longer periods. When distractions came, she could recognize them and choose to return to her task. She wasn't perfect, but she was better. After 2 weeks, Elena went back to the cafe. The old woman was there again, reading her book. Elena sat down with a big smile and said, "Thank you. I understand now. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about training the mind, little by little, every single day." The woman smiled warmly and said, "Yes, my dear. A disciplined mind is not a mind without thoughts. It's a mind that knows how to come back to what matters. And that power, once you build it, will change your entire life." Elena nodded. She felt different now, lighter, stronger, more in control. She had learned the most important lesson. A disciplined mind is not born. It is built, one small practice at a time. If this story inspired you, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe to Wordy Lessons for more powerful stories that teach you English and life lessons at the same time. Thank you for being here. See you in the next story. Until then, stay focused, stay patient, and keep training your mind.